A lot of people ask me how I pick my peppers for salsa. I say it all depends on what you want. Chiles can be as mild or as spicy as you like it. It all comes down to the type of chile you use and how you prepare it. Today I'll show you how to pick the perfect pepper for your spice level. Let's get to it. Here we have 3 different chiles ranked from mildest to hottest. First up we have the jalapeño, my family's favorite. Jalapeños are a great middle ground chile, not too mild, not too intense, but here's a big hack. You can actually tell how spicy a jalapeño is just by looking at it. If the skin is smooth, the chile is usually milder, and the rule applies to almost all chiles. If you see little cracks or lines on the jalapeño, it's packing way more heat. If a jalapeño has started to turn red, that means it's developing even more spice. So if you want a jalapeño with some extra kick, go for the ones with cracks or the ones that are turning red. The medium heat pepper for today is the chile serrano pepper. This chile is a staple in the Mexican cooking, especially for making classic Mexican red salsa, so stay tuned because that recipe is coming up. Serranos look similar to jalapeños but are thinner and usually spicier. And they're usually blended whole, so there's no escaping their kick. Fun fact, the chile serrano gets its name from the mountains. They originated in the Sierra Madre mountain range of Mexico, where they've been cultivated for centuries. Farmers in the states of Puebla and Hidalgo have grown them for generations. Now, if you're feeling really brave, let's talk about the chile habanero. This little orange chile has a fruity, almost citrusy flavor, but don't let its cuteness and small size fool you. It packs serious heat. Habaneros are especially popular in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Yucatecos love their habaneros so much that they even use them in tropical fruit salsas. Color matters, so if the habanero is green or light orange, it tends to be milder, while bright orange or a deep red habanero packs more heat. Like with most other peppers, wrinkles and stretch marks means the habanero is spicier, smoother skin usually means a milder bite. And lastly, the smaller and rounder the habanero, the spicier it tends to be. And there you have it, 3 of the most popular chiles in Mexico for salsa. Whether you go for the milder jalapeño or the spicier serrano or the fiery habanero, choosing the right chile can make all the difference. Now that you know what to look for, you can choose the perfect chile to match your spice level. I hope this helped you pick your perfect pepper. For your next salsa, let me know in the comments which chile is your favorite for salsa. And if you're brave enough to try chile habanero, I definitely want to hear about it. If you like this video and want more Tex-Mex at home recipes, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss a new one. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego!